for you guys want to do because it's tied between the two. It was hold on, this one. I need to know what for y'all want to do. It was between the Love Me Not and the Shadow Messages deck. It's tied, so I need to know what y'all want to do. And then just so you guys know, I got Elena, Abby, Jerica, Rebecca on the list so far. Come on in. Y'all know the drill. Tap the screen. Come and hang out. What up, what up? Let me know which free you guys want to do. It's tied on the polls, and so it's between the Love Me Not and Shadow Messages. Let me know what y'all want to do. I'm gonna sage and wait for y'all get in here. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Yes, tap the motherfucking screen. What up, y'all? Love Me Not. I don't know. If I am on, it'll be Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday afternoon, and then Friday evening. What do you guys got going on this week? Yeah, let me know what for you guys want to do. It's between the Love Me Not and the Shadow Messages. It was tied on the polls, so I need to know what y'all want to do. Shelly's like, the Love Me Not, let's fucking get it. What do y'all, which one do y'all want? It's tied. I might just do the Love Me Not, since Shelly's the only one that's fucking giving me a vote right now. What's up, you guys? Shadow Messages. Let me know what y'all want to do. It's Love Me Not and Shadow Messages. Let me know. Let me know. These two, y'all. Hold on. These two. Let me know. And then here is the list for y'all for the coin. I wish I had a coin. Hold on. Do I have a coin in here? I might. Hold on. Fuck no. Hell no. What's up, you guys? Hell no. I ain't got shit. I got bay leaves. What do you guys want to do? Now, okay, now I see that people are hopping in here on YouTube. Which one do you guys want to do for the free? It's the Love Me Not or Shadow Messages. Let me know what y'all want to do. Go ahead and comment what y'all want and we'll get into it. Of course, once y'all like the live. What's up, y'all? Is it your question? Hold on, shit, that comment went away too fast. Oh, did it delete that comment? Shit, can you put that I think it deleted it. Can you put that comment on there again, Shelly? I was in the middle of fucking reading that and it deleted on me. What's up, you guys? What do you want to do for the free? YouTube, I got Love Me Not or Shadow Messages. There you go. Send your question for sale. Can we book? See, read and save them. You can for the... You can for, hold on, I gotta pull up my fucking site. So any of them, I think aside from the same day readings, not the emergency reading or like the same day readings, but any of the, like, what's some examples? Like the full twin flame or mini twin flame, you guys can purchase those and I will send you a, the fuck is it called? It's in the description and shit on there on my website. If like you go on there and read the details of it, it will tell you that I can send you, if you want to like have a gift card or whatever for it, right? Or like utilize it for a later time, I send you guys a QR code for it. So if y'all want to purchase readings, you can do that and like save it for a later date and I'll send you a QR code to like claim it later. But it's in like the details and shit on my website. You guys just have to click on, I think that's what it is. You guys just have to click on details and it'll have all that shit on there. I don't know, Haley. I'm wondering, thank you. I don't know. It's either going to be Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, and then Friday evening. Probably around this time, like 5 or 6. What up, y'all? Yeah, all of the descriptions of my readings and shit, you guys, are all in the details on my website. We might go ahead and do shadow messages, because that's the only there's only 2 people that commented for that one, and 1 for this one. Shadow messages it is. I mean, you fucking, no one's wanting to comment and tell me what they want, so we gonna do shadow messages. Okay, let's get into it, bitches. Actually, hold on, hold on. Change that sticker so you guys know what we're doing. Free. So this is from the same maker of the Hidden Truth Oracle, you guys. Shadow messages. Boom. No, I updated it probably like a month. I don't know. No, maybe like 3 weeks. It might have been a month ago, actually. Actually, yeah, it might have been a month ago. All right, y'all, let's get into freeze. If y'all want a free in the shadows, go ahead and drop your name and focus on who you want the message from. Let's get it. Regina, you're the first name I see, boo. Let's go. Okay. What's your specials? Do you mean for, like, live readings? Or for private? Regina. You got 2 of them. I pretend you don't mean that much, and I wondered how far this would go. Shelly. Hold on, Shelly, I'll add you on that list too. Boo. I don't trust you. Mel. Yeah, I didn't post one for this month. If it's not up on my link tree, there isn't one. I never want to feel that way again. What up, y'all? Come on in, boo-boos. We're doing free in the shadow. So if y'all want one, drop your name and just focus on who you want the message from. Haley. I pretend that I don't care. What up, y'all? Jerica. I can still see you standing there. Hold on, I gotta add Shelly on there right quick. What up, y'all? If y'all want a free message, drop your name, boo-boos. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, that must have been on. Is this working? Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Wake up. My iPad screen's frozen. Hold on. Yay. There it goes. There we go. Jesus. What up, y'all? What's up, boos? We're doing free shadow messages, so if y'all want one, just drop your name. I must have been on my private. Drop your name, babies. Elena. What up, boo? Elena, I got you first on the list, by the way. I hope you're happy. Okay. Hold up. I like how everything's just updating on my iPad now. Poor thing. What up, y'all? Come on in. We're doing free shadow messages. Drop your name if you want one. Oh, maybe not. Hold on, let me post that list for you guys. Bam. What up, y'all? Elena, Abby, Jerica, Rebecca. There we go. Haley, let's go, boo. What's up? Drop your name, y'all. You are not part of my plan. Rebecca, what up, boo? Rebecca. What do we got? You did not break me. Shut up. You know what I mean? I'm aware. What's up, you guys? Y'all want one, drop your motherfucking name, booze. Only been on here 10 minutes. Thank you for getting those likes up, y'all. Yeah, hang out if you're on the paid reading list. Cause we'll probably get into them like soon. Like in like 5 minutes. Rebecca, let's get it, boo. I do wish you well. Drop your names if you want one, y'all. Ow. Sorry, you guys would probably hear like the squeaking on my chair. It's just me getting comfy. What up, y'all? Drop your names if y'all want one. Get my shit ready for YouTube here. There we go. What up, babies? Drop your names. Otherwise, I'll get into these paid readings right now. Hold on, YouTube. I'm gonna hop in over here real quick. Oh, shit. Hold on. Copy. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna hop in over here right quick just so I can post my stuff for you guys. I wonder where Taylor's at right now. Hope she comes in here tonight. There we go. All right. There's that stuff. Did that work? It did. I'm sure it'll pause my comments though. What up, y'all? Well, last call. If y'all didn't get a fucking shadow message, go ahead and drop your name right quick and I'll grab you one before I get into these paid readings. Let's motherfucking do this. Let's get it. Bam. Elena, Abby, Jerica, Rebecca. Ooh, Elena's fucking on it. She just sent me her message. Let me double check and make sure I got everyone. Hold on. I think I did though. Wake up. How is Mercury retrograde treating you guys? Is it Alyssa? I do wish you well. And I shuffled that shit too. That is it. All right, boo-boos, hold up. Let me just get my shit ready over here. Hold on. Hey. Ooh, hold on. Ratings. Boom. And then let me... Is that off my head? There we go. Alright, word. Okay, pin that. Got that. And I think everybody who sent in, I'm pretty sure, is on TikTok right now. Okay. All right. Elena, I think you're in here, boo. Because I see you just sent me your message. Hold up. All right, well, let's motherfucking get it, bitch. Let's go ahead and get into this shit. All right. Elena, where are you at? There you are. Okay. Let's get it. All right, let's go, boo. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Get that out of my way. All right, hold on. I gotta knock the energy out of these decks right quick. I don't even remember. I don't remember the last time that I read for Elena. It's been a minute. Hold up. There we go. All right. Hold up. This one and this one. I've had this deck for a minute, and this one's actually held up very well for being a Y spell deck. I'm impressed. Because I've been wearing this motherfucking deck out, y'all. Was it a week ago? Let's get it, boo. Yo, that's the way to do minis, though. You know what I mean? Wait and give it some time to air out. Okay. Elaine, you know the drill, boo. I just motherfucking see what comes out. Excuse me. All right, hold up. Gotta make sure I got your message pulled up here. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, let's get it, boo. Let's see. Let me see current. Let me see current. Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad start. Where is he at? Yeah, I'm curious to see if that's like more of a challenge for him. Not really. Okay, outcome. Not bad. Should I do two? Should we? Fuck it. Let me do one more for that. This actually is not that bad. So yeah, it's not. None of these start out cards are bad. Conflict resolution and hurting came out as current challenge or situation. The conflict resolution, I'm just curious to see what his clarifier is, because I'm not sure if that would be, I mean, not, as of now, it's not so much of a challenge for him, but anyway, this could be challenge situational, obviously, like, fucking get into it when we get into tarot and shit. But conflict resolution, it does represent, I mean, exactly that, right? Like, working together as a team. Yeah, it could be, like, making amends if there has been any hurt or anything that has happened between these two, which I wouldn't doubt. It is like rebuilding trust if there has been any of those issues, but the thing with that card is that like it just shows that these two people, they will have like positive outcome to the situation, right? The hurting card that's coming out with that, I could see that from both sides, not so much in like a, I don't know, like a sad, like grieving sorrow, like Five of Cups type of way, but that card can represent like fear of rejection. And so, yeah, I think that's probably a big thing between these two is just fear of rejection. What is that? Not bad. He doesn't have bad cards coming out on his side. The outcome just, god damn, these, fuck. Okay, let's get it. Okay, bottom of the deck. Toxic environment and love that lasts is coming out. Okay. Like maybe, I don't know, Elena, maybe you are the one too. I don't know. Maybe you're surrounding yourself with toxic ass people. Who knows, right? I don't know. Well, actually, maybe. I mean, maybe. But the toxic environment, it can represent that, right? Where like you're surrounding yourself with low vibrational, emotional leeching type of people. But it can also represent where you are, and I guess I could see that for you, like, trying to cope with using alcohol, substances, something like that, right? It could represent that as well. But anyway, that toxic environment is obviously what's standing in the way of this love that lasts type of energy, and you're kind of seeing that all over in this reading. Okay, the conflict resolution, like I say, which is good. I do believe, like, these two people, like, yeah, I believe that these two people are going to be coming together, trying to build trust together. The fucking... There is like this roadblock that these two people have in this outcome, and like, I'm sorry, I don't know, I just don't think it's necessarily you. Maybe it is, but anyway, that hurting card that's coming out, I do feel like that is one, I don't know, so one thing that's hindering these two people is just that feeling of rejection. And And it probably does look different from both people, right? Like you clearly like wrote that in the context that you wrote on here. And so like I understand that from your perspective 100%. But the difference fucking is that with you is that you've actually done some action to come out of this, right? Like you've actually made some effort to come out of this, to do something different, not let that really rule your decision making or your actions. And so Real Love, Real Deal is coming out. Broken Mirrors is coming out as your clarifier on that. So the Real Love, Real Deal, this is how, and his shit's pretty good too. This is how you're viewing this connection as one that is like a divine union, right? That's your struggle right there, is the Broken Mirrors. So like, yeah, I get that from like, anyway, like the hurting card and shit coming out. The Broken Mirrors does represent that this connection is triggering you. You know what I mean? And so like, words. So anyway, you already like kind of wrote that out in your context anyway. I'm sure that like, fear of rejection is a huge fucking trigger for you. Also, the thing with that card, why I say like, oh, I could like, yeah, maybe she is, I don't know, like using substances, something like that, because it can represent that because someone's getting triggered, they cope with those kind of with that kind of shit, right? They're either coping with these triggering events with like alcohol, drugs, whatever, right? Or they're actually like utilizing their spiritual life and coping with it that way, right? With his shit, he's got desire coming out on like as first card coming out on his side. And so like his first, like, I don't know, I guess his first interpretation of this connection, not so much like higher level type shit, but you are seeing that comes later on, right? His first impression of this connection or whatever, like the way that he's viewing this, I guess I should say, is that, yeah, I mean, it is like a sexual energy, right? But it's not just all that. That desire card does represent that there are deeper, intense feelings underneath that, but it also does represent that there's a strong sexual attraction, right? And then you see like the soul searching kind of shit, because that is the next card that's coming out for him. It does come a little bit later, like it kind of hits him later where he's like sitting there thinking about it. He's like, oh, this is different, this is it's doing something within me, right? That soul searching's not bad. I'm curious to see, I guess, what his clarifiers are for tarot, just to give me more of insight into that, because it does represent that he's doing some inner work. But I want to put a pin in that, because I'm like, okay, if you were doing inner work though, I just feel like you'd be, which you are seeing that in the outcome, but he's sliding back in old fucking ways. So the coming clean is coming out as your guys' outcome. Love that. Love that. That is where you guys are there. And yeah, maybe you too, but I think it's probably more importantly for him. That coming clean is where you're being truthful. You're opening up. You're confessing your feelings. Love that. Fucking love that. And then Cold Shoulders coming out along with it. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. So we take like 2 steps forward, or take, yeah, like 1 step forward, 2 steps back in this fucking outcome. I love that, but it's like, and I'm sure it's probably fear of rejection. We're probably going to see that when we pull tarot, where it's like, damn, these two people really connected. You know what I mean? And they're almost there. They're right there, that conflict resolution. You're seeing that in the outcome where they do connect. They start to be very raw with their emotions and open up, and then someone like goes right back into their shell again. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Elena. You know what I mean? Maybe it's Elena that's fucking going back into her shell. I don't know. Let's see tarot though. I just have a feeling it's probably him, because this is just, it's just shit that we fucking dealt with for so long. 2 of Cups coming out as your guys' current. Love that. You know what I mean? The feelings, which, yeah, I guess you are seeing that in Oracle too. The 2 of Cups does represent where the feelings do flow both ways between these people. And so it's not like an unrequited situation, if that was what you were wondering, right? If you're like, am I the only one that's like feeling this way? No, he's feeling it too. It goes both ways. In his head quite a bit, but definitely in comparison to you. That fear of rejection might be more on him, bitch. Seriously. Because you have the Knight of Wands coming out, which is what I was saying, where I'm like, you're doing something different though. Like I don't know if I can really necessarily blame you for the fear of rejection kind of shit holding you back, because you've done something different. Knight of Wands would make sense with you though, where it's like, yeah, Knight of Wands, of course they do kind of fuck up sometimes, right? But I think for the most part, especially with you, this is where someone's taking different action on this. Yeah, maybe it's sometimes you do kind of shell up a little bit, but a majority of the time, no, I don't think you do. 3 of Swords coming out on his side though. Self-inflicted. He's over here getting in his head too much about this shit. 4 of Wands coming. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna go over on this. Just hold the fuck on. Let me see one more for him. He's probably the one that's that more toxic environment. Damn. Fuck, bitch. Damn. Okay, God. It's him. It's him. Fuck. All right. That's so good, though. God. This reading is all about Seven of Wands and the Fool card coming out on bottom of the deck. And even with the Oracle, you're seeing that too. There is a block. And I don't know. I'm wondering, God, what card? I think it's the, my black deck that I used to use a lot. Where I'm like, I bet you anything if we use that, you would see that. You would see there's some kind of like roadblock that this relationship's hitting. Something's fucking blocked here. I'm sorry. I just don't think it's fucking Elena. I'm sorry, I don't. But that Seven of Wands is where, yeah, there is something that is blocking these two people from taking this relationship in a different direction. Fool card, right? Two of Cups, Four of Wands coming out as your fucking guys' current, okay? This is where this is both of their energies together, okay? Both of their energies together, where, yeah, feelings go both ways. Both of them have feelings towards each other. It's not an unrequited situation where one person's feeling it and the other person's like, fuck off, I'm not feeling the same way. No. These two people feel the same exact way. Four of Wands coming out. They both want a relationship, right? They both want this conflict resolution that you're seeing in that oracle. They want to come together. They want to explore a relationship. Elena has Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles coming out on her side, which well played, like seriously, because the Knight of Wands coming out, yeah, I do believe more often than not that I don't really think you're letting those triggers really hinder you. Do you probably get Two of Pentacles about it where it trips you up sometimes? Yeah, maybe sometimes. But I think more often than not that you try to do something different and you try to like bring yourself out of that. You probably know, like, no, that's a horrible negative fucking mind space that I'm in when I get that way. I don't like to be that way. I don't like to be low vibrational shit like that. The Two of Pentacles though too is where you do very well with not letting your emotions like overwhelm you or act on emotions rather. Can't really say the same for him. He's got Three of Swords and the fucking Three of Cups coming out in the reverse on his side. Three of Swords is where it's him. I'm sorry, but like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay, like Elena, like, yeah, maybe you get a little roadblocky here and there, but please. The Three of Swords is where someone's mind is, it's fucking them up. They're over here in their head and like what they're thinking in their head, it's not the truth. The way out of a Three of Swords is communication. It's another sword, right? To get to the Four of Swords. And so he's over here where he's in his head too much about this shit, and then he goes to a Three of Cups in reverse to cope with it. Three of Cups in reverse, it can represent overindulging, right? It's like, it's overindulging in too much fun. So that would be drinking, partying, whatever, going out to the bar, you know what I mean? Like overindulging on probably like alcohol, substances, right? There you go. The Two of Wands and the Hierophant card coming as your guys' outcome, I'm not mad about that. Because I feel like you're probably already there. That's probably more so for him. Jesus, these holiday seasons are going to be fucking rough for him. I'm sorry. He's probably going to be doing this like all throughout until the end of the year. Overindulging, drinking too much. Anyway, I like that as your guys' outcome though. I feel like you're already in that. I feel like that's probably something that he's going to embrace probably more around like January, February is, God, I don't know. I feel like it's going to get pretty dark for him up until January. I just think he's going to be overindulging too much, drinking too much, whatever he does, you know what I mean? He's doing too much of that shit. And I think it's going to have a negative impact on him. More importantly, I mean, like, thankfully for him, I'm not really seeing it's having like a huge negative impact on his finances, which I'm sure he's probably happy to hear. But I think it's having more of a negative impact on his spirit more than anything. And it's obviously, it's hindering this relationship. What a mess. Yeah, I think he's gonna be fucking around until January. No, I'll say December. December. It's looking like he's starting to get more stable during that time. Is he like a heavy drinker, Elena? I think he is, isn't he? Hold on. I think he is, I think. Or he used to be. All right, bitch, hold on. 'Cause, 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 I'm gonna get 6 of these bitches. Hold up. Where is he at? Don't wait for me, please. Oh, do tell me more. I wish I could be a different person. You've triggered me. You don't say. 3 more. Hold on. I don't want to be alone. He needs to be. He needs to be. How could you ever forgive me for this mess? I was hurt by you. I wish to be like you. We knew that. Oh, that was, I think that was, wasn't it? I think that was kind of the, I think, or maybe that was a 1 question I did for you. I think that was what came out the last time I was reading for you, though. Was like this envy kind of energy that he had. I believe that. I believe that. Is this how, okay, I have a question. How long is Mercury retrograde? And is everybody, is this how it's going? Like, what the fuck? Hold on, I gotta see how long it is. Because we might be out of it. Hold on. Oh, he's having a rough Mercury retrograde, bitch. Hold on. Oh, we only have it for a few more days. Okay. Until November 29th. So until this week, or what is today? What is today? Is today Sunday? Until, right? Until Saturday. Hold up, y'all. Are you out of here? Alright. Minty.
Oops.
All right, knock over everything.
Yeah. Attention, you know me.
Have a good workout.
I'll try.
Bye. Love you. Come on. There we go. Hold on. I gotta add Anna. He smells like laundry detergent and mint. Hold on. Okay. Abby, Jerica, Rebecca, Anna, Veronica. You sent in at the right time. Bam. Is Abby in here? Abby, Jerica, Rebecca, Anna, Veronica. I don't know if I did see Abby hop in here. Hang tight, Rebecca. Hold on, I might get yours, boo. She must not be. Alright, well. Hold up. Yeah, she must not be in here. Okay. Oh, wait. Jerica, word. Hold on, Jerica. Did you write your shit on there? What do you want to do, boo? Jerica, do you want to do 3 questions or a mini? What you want to do? What you want to do, boo-boo? Oh, let's go. Hold on. Hold up. God damn. All right, boo. Hold up. All right. Let's see. I'll do 6. Oh, really? It is still Hierophant. It is, but there is a block. What is this? What is this? I might do an oracle on this bitch. Hold on. I'm curious what it's some, God, what is that? One more. It is, fuck. There is. This is good. However, it's fantastic, honestly. No, it's really good. Anyway, okay. I'm going to pull Oracle for this because I'm just curious what the hesitancy or the block is that you're encountering towards this. So it's Ace of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, Four of Cups, Sun, Hanged Man, Three of Wands. I know that probably doesn't mean shit to you guys, but like, unless you read tarot, you're like, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense. Where I'm like, there's some kind of block with those reverse cards coming out, and then you see that there's this change of psyche, or there's something that changes within her, right? In here, there's something that fucking changes within here, and then she's like, oh my God, it clicks, right? The Ace of Wands in the reverse, though, it does represent block. It's a block. Typically, any ace in the reverse is kind of that. But, like, Ace of Wands in the reverse, yeah, it's like creative block. There's delays that you're encountering with an Ace of Wands, or it's hesitancy. Like, you having hesitancy, whatever, changing your mind about something, taking action on something, not seeing something a certain way, right? It could be Hierophant reverse, could be some stubbornness, right? The Hierophant in the reverse is where it can be some stubbornness, but it's also where, God, I'm just so curious what is going to come out for this. But that Hierophant in the reverse is where you are not conforming to something, right? And it's not necessarily bad, obviously, depending on what it comes out with. Like, sometimes Hierophant in the reverse is necessary because you're rebelling against the system, shit like that, right? But sometimes it can represent, like if you're looking at this from a higher perspective, God's like, she's not conforming to what I have in store for her. She's not seeing it my way. She's not, there's something different that she has to do, but she's not seeing it. She's in this Four of Cups. Four of Cups, I always say this, is a perception card, right? Because that person's sitting there staring at those Three of Cups that are sitting on the ground instead of this opportunity that God's trying to give him, right? And I'm like, I know, it's a perception card, but it just makes sense because it's like, Sun, new perception that she's gaining awareness about something. Hanged Man, her perception changes. Three of Wands, boom, there it is. Momentum moving forward with this job. I want to see, bitch, hold up. I'm curious if it will come out with this one. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm so curious. I guess that's what my question is like, can you give us some insight into what the block is of the hesitancy? What is it? Huh. Okay, well, I love that for you. And then competition. Huh? One more. Is that what it is? I think it is. This could be you. So it's financial stability. I'll read these. It's financial stability, competition, reverse, collaboration, emotional repair, bottom of the deck. I'm curious if there is a mental block, some kind of block that you're having towards pursuing something different because you're, yeah, probably, I don't want to say like afraid of competition, but, what am I trying? Sorry, Mercury's fucking me up. Like, thinking, God, that would make sense just with your Queen of Wands in reverse and shit that was coming out for you, like the last full I think I was doing, where, it's like thinking that you don't have, like thinking you're not going to be the one that comes out on top, right? Like thinking there's too much competition. I don't have what it takes up in comparison to these other people that probably have more experience than me, or whatever. It's probably, just lack of confidence, lies that you're telling yourself. Anyway, financial stability. Love this. Your financial situation will be secure, and career success is bringing you material rewards and a sense of safety for the future, period. Competition in reverse. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure and unease in relationships. And then collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners will go smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. And then, okay, emotional. All right, well, I don't know how that. Anyway, you are working to repair a relationship that was once fractured. Past hurts are healing, and reconciliation brings hope. like, what does that have to do with career? I gotta cook on that for a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Where? There we go. Oh. Hold on, bitch. Let's see. Hold on. Hold up. Sorry I went so long on that question. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's do 6. Let's get it, bitch. I bet you this is a yes. Jesus. Okay, hold on. You've probably been sitting on this for a minute. That is a yes. Damn, sometimes tarot just reads, y'all. That is a yes. Love that. Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck with that. Listen to these fucking first 3. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, hilarious. Because, like, with the 7 of Pentacles that's coming out, I'm like, oh, she might, like... Because 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is going to fucking read you. It will. But this 7 of Pentacles in the upright, I'm like, oh, she's been sitting on this. Like, she's been thinking about this. She's been planning something, but not, like, taking action on it. She's just kind of, like, sitting here thinking. Because 7s are always pauses, right? I'm like, okay, so she's sitting here, she's thinking about this. She's planning something, right? And then this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is like, yeah, instead of, like, going for it, because that's the whole point of a 7 of Pentacles is to get to that 8 of Pentacles, right? So you're prepared for that shit. You're in this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse where it is hesitating. It is where you could be, which, like, understandable, right? Because, like, trust me, bitch, you've been through some shit. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, though, can represent where you're just lacking the motivation. You're just like, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm thinking about it, but, like, I don't know. I don't know about that right now. Like, I don't have the energy for it. I'm just, like, I don't know. I can't really do that right now. It can represent, like, lack of motivation, or... you're just not putting enough effort into that, right? You're not putting the effort into this that you're supposed to be in the 7 of Pentacles. That too, though, guess that's not necessarily bad. At least you're not rushing into this. Yeah, give yourself some credit on that. You're not going into this, like, rush or doing a shit job. You're not. That 5 of Wands in the reverse, though, no, that's fantastic. That's especially with that 3 of Pentacles coming out underneath that. That is where you're finding a lot of agreements and shit with people, right? Like a lot of cooperation with people. You're working together, like collaborating, teamwork, working together, pooling energy, building financially. And that Knight of Swords, Page of Cups that's coming out, yeah, it's a fantastic idea. You have the direction with this. Absolutely. You have the intellect, focus, ambition, and you also have like the right amount of, obviously, like creativity, your ideas that you have. Innovation, I guess, would be a good one for that. Innovative, hopeful, you have direction, you're focused. Probably a perfectionist, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing with something like this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to encourage that. Yeah, word. Okay, bitch. Okay, hold on. Oh! Hold on. As I just, like, knock you guys off center. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Hold on. Oh, my God. Stop. Okay. Hold up, bitches. Stop it. Ooh, I can't wait for what comes out with this one, bitch. What is this gonna say? Hold up. All right. Let's see, 6. Where are you going with this? One more for that. Oh my god. Damn. Wow. This, you know how like in the first question, man, we just really like, we really do reflect lessons in all areas of our life, you know what I mean? And this is, because Ace of Wands in the reverse is coming out with this, and like, I'll explain the context of this shit. But Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like, yeah, she's also, there's a block here too that she's encountering, hesitating doing something, like, right? Hesitating taking action on something, seeing this differently. There's a block that she's having with this. Okay, Seven of Wands, Chariot in reverse, Knight of Cups, Empress, love that. Ace of Wands in the reverse, fucking Page of Cups in the reverse, but fuck, okay. Like, and I'm pretty sure that the Empress, I think the Chariot in reverse did too with some questions that we did the last time I was on here. Was that Friday? I don't remember. But the Seven of Wands, obviously, block, right? That's what Seven of Wands represents. There is some kind of block you're encountering, or this is where, like, because that came out for you, I'm pretty sure, when we were doing like one questions with this the last time, where it can represent like you establishing boundaries, you standing your fucking ground with something, not like, yo, it's like, no, defending, protecting yourself, defending your stance. And that, and so word, and like Empress coming out underneath that, like, yo, yeah, that's what she's supposed to be doing, right? Like her being in that Seven of Wands energy, her like standing up for herself, her defending herself, her, you know, standing, because you know you're fucking right, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Like you standing your ground with this, it is having that Empress effect, right? Where of course that's gonna bring growth, obviously, yeah, with love, but I think just like fucking personally as well, it will be, yeah, it's just bringing growth, abundance, creativity again, nurturing yourself again. Chariot in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse coming out underneath it. Chariot in the reverse, it does represent like lacking control, right? The thing with the Chariot in the upright is it is unstoppable energy, right? It's like it's like lasered the fuck in, right? It knows where it's going. So God help anybody that gets in the fucking way of Chariot, right? When it comes out in the reverse, Chariot doesn't have like that zoned in effect, right? It doesn't know where it's going, but it's a lot of fucking force, right? A lot of, hold on, stop, get off of here, babe. He's screenshotting me and sending it to me. What was I saying? The Chariot in the reverse, it's where it doesn't have like that laser, you know, where like you fucking whatever, someone sends a fucking nuke or some shit and it's like right there. It doesn't have that ability, right? It doesn't have like the laser focus, like, oh, the coordinates on where it's gonna land. Chariot's just this energy, right? In the reverse, it's like this fucking energy that has no direction. It's just going anywhere. Like anybody can catch it with the Chariot in reverse, right? Anybody is gonna fucking catch it. The thing with like a Chariot in the upright is like not everybody's gonna catch it unless you get in the fucking way of Chariot, right? Then you're gonna catch some shit. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups and then Page of Cups coming out in the reverse, like, yeah, I guess that is the downside. Like, I love a Knight of Cups, bless a Knight of Cups, right? Love it, because it does represent that this person, they have this hopeless romantic, they haven't given up on that. They haven't given up on the idea of love. This is where no matter how many times, that's what I love about a Knight of Cups, is that no matter how many times that a Knight of Cups has been broken, no matter how many times they've been done fucking wrong in love, right? They don't, that's not a reflection of them. And they know that. It's like, no, I'm not going to lose that because of the way that people have treated me. That Page of Cups in the reverse, though, this is where kind of the downside with the Knight of Cups is that they can, what's the word I'm thinking of with that? Like, I don't know if fantasize is the right word that I'm thinking of. I guess I'm going to use that for lack of a better term. Is that the word I'm thinking of, though? It's like they can live in, I don't know if fantasy is the word I'm looking for. I'm just going to use that for lack of a better term. But Page of Cups in the reverse, they can kind of live in fantasy land, right? Where it's like, I'm still holding on to the idea of this love, right? And I can't accept this. I can't fucking let this go. It is someone who is in a place of like being emotionally vulnerable, because Page of Cups is like the childlike spirit that we have within, right? And when it comes out in the reverse, it's where you're acting from that child wound instead of like just being aware of it, right? Yeah, this, damn. I mean, fuck, good lesson. Don't be too hard on yourself about this shit, though. I mean, who the fuck has not done this? You know what I mean? Yeah, word. What is the word I'm thinking of? Not fantasy. What the fuck am I thinking of with that? I don't know. I gotta look that up. It's like holding on. Maybe it is fantasy. Like holding on to some kind of vision, idea. What the fuck am I thinking of? Hold on. Oh, that, yeah, idealism. That's a good word for that. Oh, that's a good word for that. Idealism is a good word for that. Yeah, like an unreal, which is beautiful most of the time, right? But when that shit comes out in the reverse, it is the negative side. It's the other side of your card, right? The shadow side of it sometimes. I guess aside from probably like a moon. Yeah, but it's like the shadow side of that. Where it's like, yeah, idealism is not necessarily, it doesn't have to be bad, but like, yeah, sometimes it can be when it's not like rooted in, like, it's just unrealistic. It's unrealistic. Damn, that is a hella good word for that. I do love a Page of Cups, though. I do. But that fucking, yeah. Oh, good word. Romanticize. Good word. Hold on, boo-boos. Sorry, I kind of popped the fuck off on those. Those were good, though. I fucks with it. Hold up. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure I got all y'all on there. Did I? I think so. Did Abby come in here? Abby, are you in here, boo? I think she did. Oh, that was Veronica. Okay. I don't know if she's in here. I don't think she is. All right, well, Rebecca, bitch, hold up, boo-boo. Where are you? There you are. Okay. What is this? Shut up. Hold on. Hold up. All right, hold on. Oh, Lord, let's see. Okay. Let's get it. I would say she could, probably the communication is where you're gonna see it. Yeah, that's not her, that's definitely not, like, her emotions or anything. Yeah, definitely not. Yikes. Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups in reverse, Judgment. And I'm sure you probably... Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles. Can you guess what her issue is gonna be? But anyway, the Eight of Wands, like, yeah, and like Chariot, if that came out, it'd be like a lot of times that'll represent like movement, moving, whatever, right? And so like Eight of Wands is probably just trying to give me context into this, where it's like, okay, so she moved, right? Here she is, she moved. She's in a Seven of Cups in reverse where she is like confused. She's all fucked up in the head, right? But it's not where she's like, oh, I don't have feelings for Rebecca. But you're seeing it. She's challenged with judgment. That's what she's going to be fucking going through when she goes there, right? I'll come back to that. And so what you're seeing is that, yeah, she'll probably get, like, whatever. She'll shell up with her communication. Yeah, it's probably going to be like that. It's probably, hold on. Let me do this puzzle. We're going to notice it in her communication. She's going to be closed off. She's going to be clamming the fuck up. She's going to be stingy with it, whatever. Usual with her. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which I'm almost certain that shit was coming out for her when we were pulling some questions for this. Where Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it's not like... Nine of Pentacles in the upright is where, like, you are self-sufficient. Like, you are making sure you take care of yourself. You are making the money, right? Like, you good. You're good. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is where she's probably making money. But this is where someone is living beyond their means, or they are purchasing things that are fucking superficial, right? They are trying to keep up this image of this Nine of Pentacles while like going into fucking debt, instead of like truly being in a Nine of Pentacles, being like, yo, my bills are paid. I pay my bills are paid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking making sure that I got all my ducks in a row. Very self-sufficient. I even have this little savings over here. No, this is where it's huge financial instability that she's going to be in. Probably like living beyond her means, because I'm pretty sure that we were reading that for her in like a past question. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, huge financial loss. I mean, good. I mean, cute that it gave us like some insight, I guess, into what she's going to be going through. But I guess to answer your question, like, yeah, but it will be, yeah, like it will be more of the communication, not so much the feelings. Yeah, she is damn, that sucks with the Judgment, man. It's like God kind of handed her what she wanted, and she's the one that, I mean, right? Ain't that fucking life, though? God will present you opportunities. It's kind of up to you whether you want to nourish them. You know, do what you need to do to make sure that you can still have that blessing in your life. It sucks. It's where the opportunity genuinely did get handed to her, and I just feel like she's fucking it up. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's go. Those were some cute messages, by the way. Like, those are not that bad. Okay. All right, let's see, bitch. Okay, y'all are both thinking about it. Okay. Okay, thinking about it, y'all are definitely contemplating it now. This is not that bad. Both of you, I think, yeah. That's not, bitch. Listen to this. Four of Swords, Lovers, Tower. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. That Four of Swords and that Seven of Pentacles, that ain't bad. That's where probably the both of you guys are at, where it's like, obviously you guys are thinking about it. And like Seven of Pentacles would be some, yeah, probably setting yourself up for it, you know, and this is her too, right? Like, it's not like, oh, you're the only one doing this. No, she's doing this too. Where it's like kind of setting up that opportunity. The Lovers card coming out, obviously, I never really doubted that with you guys, where it is some kind of like soul contract, right? But it also, it does represent like it is a romantic connection, obviously. Tower card is where like, and it's not, does not always have to be bad. Tower card just represents that whatever situation this is now, it is going to take a drastic turn. The Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think that you guys will, it's not like, it probably won't be like an overnight thing. But I do think that both of you guys are on the same page, and I think you guys are just kind of taking it as it comes at you. Yeah, enjoy it, bitch. Yeah, enjoy the, yeah, fuck it. Enjoy the flirting, enjoy your time right now. But anyway, yeah, that is a yes. Good for you. Okay. All right. I'm not bad about that. Okay. Word. Let's see, bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. Excuse me, sorry, it's my indigestion. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. Hold on, let me do 3 more. Probably eventually, yeah. You know what? Well, yeah, eventually. Oh, yeah, this might... This is probably gonna be when this bitch like, not this bitch, but, like, the situation bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably when the situation, when she's in a 5 of Pentacles. When shit is hit the fan. Yikes. That... Yeah. She could be, okay, so 4 of Cups coming out, like 4 of Cups, 9 of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah, I do believe that, like, after this, because 4 of Cups is how she's going to be reacting, right? She's not going to do shit. Like, she's going to be in, like, 4 of Cups is where you're stagnant where you're at, right? 9 of Swords, it's a hell of a lot of mental pain that she's in. But I do think that's kind of a catalyst for her to grow up, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, grow up, like, take control of her life, like, start to make better decisions. Yeah, but yeah, I do think eventually, absolutely, it's gonna be a minute though. Man, I'm telling you, is when she crashes and burns, bitch, because, like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's very tower coded. Very tower coded. Very, like, rising from the ashes type shit. And I know it's cliche, but it's true. But anyway, that's a yeah, eventually. Definitely. Even on bottom of the deck, Star in fucking Death. That is when she changes her tune. Oh, it's gonna be ugly. Fuck. Alright. Let's go. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Let's see. How should we play this? Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? 3 more. Yeah, it's waiting for sure. Interesting. I don't know who that is though, like who that would be for. I don't know. I'm gonna explain these. So, like, okay, Justice in the reverse, Page of Swords, love, Tower, Strength, Temperance, Strength, Temperance, and fucking Hierophant. The Justice in the reverse, like, I don't know, that could be you or her. I mean, you'll know once I'm describing this, but that Justice in the reverse, it can represent, like, right now, right, that someone is not there to be, like, taking accountability, to be, right, because that's the whole thing with fucking Justice, is, like, you standing in your convictions, right? And so when it comes out in the reverse, it's like someone, they're not there. They're not there. They're not fucking ready to do that. The strength card coming out with that as like the clarifier is where this person has not gained the type of confidence to be standing in like taking accountability for their actions, because trust you, that is a very confident and like self-esteem thing to do. If you feel like shit about yourself, you will not take accountability. Now when you're humble, which like strength is, because you know yourself, it's all self-image, right? And so with strength card, it's like, yeah, I know who I am. I have the knowledge of self. You know what I mean? Like I know my fucking self. I have the confidence within myself where, yeah, I can be held accountable for things I've done, and like, because I don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? I don't act that way anymore. And so I can kind of prove myself. So someone's not there. And then Page of Swords, Temperance. This is where, yeah, there's probably going to be a hell of a lot of like communication like that. Probably a lot. The Temperance card coming out with it, it's taking things slow, calm, being patient. But the direction of it will change 100%. That's what you're seeing. And it could be, yeah, it could be like where someone's like their self-esteem improves because they're like kind of locked in on some kind of practice, like they've actually started working like a spiritual program or like religion, or they're just taking care of themselves, right? They're just fucking better care of themselves. Yeah, that is definitely like enjoying the communication, definitely. Like, yeah, I think you guys should be talking a lot. Yeah. Yikes. That ain't that bad, though. Word. Okay, I'm mad about that. All right, hold up, boo-boos. I think I've seen... Abby, I think you're in here, right? I think I've seen her come in here. I think so. Did she? Or I guess who is in here? Because I don't know if anybody's fucking in here right now. Who is all in here? I got Abby, Anna, and motherfucking Veronica. Who is in here? I don't know. We'll hang out. What up, Taylor? Do you have a question tonight? If you got a question, bitch, go ahead and send it over. It feels so much later than 6 o'clock to me. It's probably because it gets so dark out now. I guess I should double check and make sure. Oh, Veronica, bitch, let's get it. You came in here at the right time. Hold on, I think you sent me your message. Didn't you? Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Word, I got you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get my shit ready for you then, boo. Hold up. Word. This one. What did I do? Alright. What up, y'all? I know, I love that when it happens to you guys. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think it's just because my days are fucked up. All right. Oh, stop. Oh, God, no, stop. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Good for you. Good for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, bitch. You know the drill. Let's get it. All right, let's do a little check-in, shall we? Let's see current. What do we got? Oh, well. That is a not bad energy. I'm gonna say that coming clean card coming out for you, because it flipped in the reverse, that probably is something that, well, I'm gonna get clarifier for it. Wait until you fucking see these, bitch. Oh my god. Is it keeping me close? Just fucking wait. Hold on, one more. Oh, okay, let me get into it. Okay, and I'll show you these and shit. Okay. Real Reunion induces is coming out as current energy. Real Reunion, which I don't think is like the first time I've seen that for you guys. It does represent soulmates reconnecting. And, right. Word. The Deuces card that's coming out with it though, well, wait, I want to get a clarifier for him. I don't think that's really him. That would be different for him. That Deuces card that's coming out, it does represent where, which you might play this until the outcome. You might. That Deuces card represents that someone is fed up with this situation, where they want to throw up the motherfucking deuces, bitch. They want to walk away from it. The thing with that card, it's very, like, devil in reverse, because it does represent that someone, and it can represent no communication, right? Because someone is taking their power back. Well, who does that sound like? You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, that's, yeah. Oh, period. The shit that's coming out on your side, the coming clean came out first, but it came out in the reverse, and so I'm like, oh, this is probably something that she's, like, hesitating on or she's not doing. The guilt card coming out with it, and this is probably fucking why. The coming clean card, it does represent, like, opening up to someone, like, emotionally, right? It's very, like, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups energy, where it's like, I'm being very raw and real with my emotions. I'm being very truthful where I'm at. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. The guilt card that's coming out with it, though, I'm just wondering if this is something that you're hesitating on, because you don't want to, like, fucking regret that. You don't want to feel embarrassed or rejected because you did that. The shit coming out on his side, he's probably gonna have a Two of Pentacles, bitch. He's fumbling it. The intimacy card that's coming back is, I mean, the intimacy card that's coming out is where he is magnetically pulled to this. He wants to come back together with this person, right? It's very Two of Cups energy. Probably like Two of Cups, Four of Wands. He misses this person. He's magnetically pulled to it. He wants to come back together with this person. He's in contemplation, though, where he's fumbling it. The contemplation is where he is unsure, which, like, I'm sorry, but, like, fuck it. Like, if you want her, just say it. Like, if you want this, you're gonna have to be a king, bitch, because fuck that. We're not doing that this year. But the contemplation card is where he's, it's like a Seven of Cups. Like Two of Pentacles, where he's not sure how she's feeling, and so he's just staying in this on the fence type shit, right? He's staying in the safety of sitting on the fence, right? Like not confessing, but not like pulling back. Yeah, it's fucked up. 100% is. But that's what he's doing. The 11-11 and no contact is coming out as outcome. Holy fuck. I'm like, I think you're gonna play this until that outcome. I think, yeah. And like, fuck it. The no contact, though, this is where someone, it is obviously no communication, is where someone is, and it's not for, like, no good fucking reason. This is where someone's taking space away from this. That 11-11 card that's coming out, I don't know, that kind of strikes me as a Temperance, to be honest with you, because I'm like, this is not someone talking about you. This is not someone who's gonna force this or is gonna chase this guy. She ain't gonna do that shit. That 11-11 card, though, that's coming out is where this person, like, yeah, she probably is like, listen, if this is a soul contract, soulmate connection that I'm thinking that it is, then I have faith that if it's meant for me, it'll fucking come back to me. And you're damn right about that. The push and pull card that's coming out on bottom of the deck, I don't know, I think you're doing a pretty good job with this. Can't really say that for a lot of people I read for. Where you're playing it well. Hold on. Okay, let me see tarot. Let me see current. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to see too, I guess, is like, especially with that outcome that we're seeing with oracle, like, yo, you gonna do something? Like, you gonna, like, what you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking just keep doing what you're doing, or something different? That Five of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, I ain't mad about that for you guys. I don't listen. When I'm gonna talk about him, trust me, when I'm talking about masculines, it's I have empathy. I can see things, whatever, from their point of view, but it does not mean I condone this shit, all right? The Judgment card coming out in the reverse for him is that God is calling him to step the fuck up to this, all right? Judgment in the reverse is where you are not listening to that. That is where you are lacking the confidence within self to answer that calling from God, right? And yeah, and it is synchronicity. That is where, like, God's supporting that. He's like, yo, I'm sending you all these signs. Like, what up, though? Are you going to listen to this shit? And he's over here where he's like, no, I'm too scared. The Sun card coming out for you is that this is someone who has a hell of a lot of awareness. And, well, hold on. I want to see what your clarifier is for that. But anyway, that is true. That is where someone does have a lot of, they're not lying to themselves about the situation or, like, gaslighting themselves about this. In a moon. One for that outcome. He's gonna play this shit until, like, I don't know when. Is that end of the year what I'm thinking? Most likely. I wouldn't expect this reading to go this way. Okay. You already know I'm gonna go over on this shit. Five of Pentacles, Death card coming out. Listen, I'm gonna try to, like, hurry the fuck up, okay? Five of Pentacles and Death card coming out is current. I mean, it makes sense to me, like, seeing what I'm seeing on his side, because I'm like, damn, like, there's the opportunity. There it is. There it is. Death card represents where there has been an ending, but, like, obviously ending, new beginning, right? It's cliche, but it's true with that card. And so, yeah, a lot of times it can represent people who, like, are in a separation and they come back together fucking stronger because they're not trying to pull that shit anymore, right? The Death card, though, it does represent where, yeah, where someone is putting it's like, whatever I'm doing, whatever beliefs I have, whatever actions I'm doing, those kind of things are not working for me anymore, right? It worked for me up to a certain point, but what I'm noticing is those type of behaviors, actions, coping mechanisms, my thinking, it's fucking hindering me. It's causing more harm, and that's where you change. It's like, I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm changing my ways. And so you're seeing there's the opportunity. They dead ass have an opportunity to do it. Five of Pentacles is where they're coming. It's like they're right there. They're coming out of the separation, right? Okay. I can't blame you. You have Sun card and Two of Swords in the reverse coming out. Sun card, hold on, you already know I'm gonna go fucking over on this. That Sun card that's coming out is someone who has a lot of awareness. It is. It's someone who, it is sun beaming over this. You're not lying to yourself about this situation. It's like, yeah, I'm seeing it for what the fuck it is. Very hindsight's 2020 type shit. But you, like, have that kind of vision in the current, right? Where it's like, I'm not, like, holding on to potential or, like, holding on to hope or, like, trying to hold on to a lie. The Two of Swords in the reverse that's coming out is what, yeah, probably what you were fucking terrified of, is where you don't want to make a wrong decision. You don't want to give him a chance and then fucking regret it. You're being pretty careful with this. It's just, I don't know. I don't think that that's, like, necessarily bad that you're pausing in that energy, though. But I do feel like with that energy that's coming out with you, it's going to snap. And it's going to be because of him. This Judgment in the reverse and the Moon card coming out. This moon, sun, moon. You see what the fuck I'm seeing here? This is someone who has the awareness of the situation. This is someone who is choosing to stay in moon. They're choosing to stay in their illusion. They're choosing to stay in their fucking fear. They're choosing to stay in whatever their shadow's telling them to do, right? And that Judgment in the reverse is like, no, that's him. Like, Judgment is showing up for him. God is showing up for him in his life, but he's fucking ignoring it. And then you see, boom, outcome. Five of Pentacles, or excuse me, Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, where someone is sitting there wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, I lost it. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, seeing from bottom of the deck, it's because Tower, Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, I think you're icing him the fuck out. And that would be like, like, bitch, this is like current energy as of now. You know what I mean? That energy that's coming out on bottom of the deck is where that happens quick. Where it's like one day, like, I don't know. I don't know. You could block him. But that would be like 10 of Swords. Silent. Nothing. He has no clue. He's like over here calling, texting. There's nothing. It is silent. Like, social, he's like, I'm not seeing anything anywhere. Like, I'm not seeing anything on, like, where is she? She died? Like, what the fuck happened? Anyway, God, I hate that. It is though, but like, fuck him. You know what I mean? Not like fuck him, but like, damn, motherfucker, come on. He's playing it wrong. Do I want this one? Yeah, hold on, bitch. He's fucking this up so bad, man. Isn't that like so sad though? Like the opportunity for reunion and actually like doing something different. It's right there. But this person's just choosing to fumble it. It sucks. No, and I will give it to him. It's not so much like consciously. He's got some work to do. There we go. I am blocked. What do you see in me? Why do I deserve someone like you? Okay, self-pity. Shut up. I can't let go of you. 2 more. I can't make you happy. I want to be different. If I could go back in time, I would handle this differently. Shut up. Oh my God. I don't know yet. I'm either going to be on Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday afternoon, and then for sure Friday around like 5 or 6. Oh, come on. Hold up, boo-boos. Sorry I went long on that. Like, shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Alright, Abby and motherfucking Anna. Hold up. Who's all in here? Oh, there you are. Abby, hold up, boo-boo. Bam. Hold up, y'all. Oh, Elena, hold on. I gotta add you on there. Anyone else? I think I got everyone. Yeah. Word. All right, hold on. I gotta add motherfucking Abby, Anna, and Elena. All A's. Hold on. Okay. Bam. All right. Abby, let's get into it, boo-boo. All right, hold up. Well, I'm going to use these same decks for you, actually. Okay. Ow. Ow. Hold on, Abby, where are you? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Abby, you know the drill. I'm going to see energy together. Separately, not subconscious, together separately outcome. I'm gonna do that with Oracle and Tarot. Don't piss me off on this reading. You better not. Okay. Hold up. Alright, let's get it, boo-boo. Alright. Abby, let me motherfucking... see. Okay, let's get it. Let me see current. Let me see current. Oh, well, that ain't the first time I think I've seen that for you. Where's he at? Don't piss me off, please. He pissed me off. Let me get one more. Your guys' current is so good. Okay, and I'll show you this shit. Just let me pull the rest of these. Okay, Love That Lasts and Soul Contract is coming out as your guys' current. Love That Lasts represents that there is a real connection that these two people have. Soul Contract just kind of clarifies that, where it's like, yeah, this is a soul contract, obviously, that these two people have, and it is a real connection that they feel. The shit that's coming out for you, I get it, and the shit that's coming out for him, I'm like, you are fumbling the fuck out of this. Like, you, like, stop it. This shit coming out for you is controversy and sick and tired. That controversy card that's coming out, this is where, yeah, you probably are just like fucking tired of this situation. Well, not like sick of him, but maybe. But it's more like just sick and tired of just this situation that you guys are in. This is where you're like, I'm like at a point right now where like, fuck it. Fuck him. Like, I'm gonna go and do something. I'm gonna go date somebody else. Like, I can't do this anymore. I don't wanna like sit around and wonder what he's doing when he's gonna fucking come forward. He's over here in mind games and intimacy. That mind games card that's coming out, I don't feel like he's doing that towards you. I feel like it's more towards him, where he's sitting over here analyzing, like this to me would be 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords shit, where he's just sitting over here analyzing the situation, just thinking of game plans, thinking of this, thinking of fucking this, thinking of the past. Like, he's over here just like thinking, and then intimacy is coming out, where it's like, okay, even though he's doing this kind of shit, right? He's still magnetically pulled to this connection. He's still missing this person. It's just he's stuck. And she's over here where she's like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, do something. The red flags and cosmic nudges is coming out. That right there is like double signs coming from universe, right? Where, I mean, good for him. Like, frustrating as hell for you. Good for him though, because that's what he needs, where it's like, I'm over here too much mind fucking myself about this situation. Cosmic nudges is where God is sending you a soul map, right? He's sending you these signs so you can follow it, so you can, you know what I mean? Like, obviously have your soul contract. The red flags coming out is, I think that those signs that he is going to be encountering are like, they're like a red fucking flag. Like, it's like, you cannot miss that shit. The signs that he's going to be encountering. The same thing could be for you. I want to see... I gotta see your tarot. Anyway, I was looking at bottom of the deck. Contemplation is coming out. As like, that's where he is. Yeah, I don't feel like he's over here where he's like, oh, I'm like mind fucking Abby. It ain't that. It's where he's doing that to himself. He is so scared, unsure. He is so like 7 of Cups shit. So unsure of how you're feeling. He's over here, it's 2 of Pentacles shit. He's fumbling. He's fumbling the fuck out of this. Why is that like ongoing energy for these masculines tonight? What the hell is going on? Let's get it, boo. Let me see tarot. Let me see current. I'm scared. No, well, I mean, good for you. Let me see you. Good for you. Where is he at? No wonder he's magnetically pulled here. Are you fucking kidding me? 10 of Swords. Which I'm honestly not mad about that, alright? I'm not. Because 10 of Swords, let me get clarified, because that could represent that he's pretty close to that, like, snapping. I ain't mad about your energy. Not at all. Wow. Listen to this shit coming out for you. And no wonder, like, he's, like, no wonder. The Queen of Wands and the 3 of Wands is coming out as current, which I love it. Like, even your tarot that's coming out, it's Empress and the Strength card. And so this is someone who, like, that's what I said. I'm just like, no wonder he's so drawn to this. Like, no wonder. The Queen of Wands is obviously someone that is, like, physically attractive, obviously, shit like that. But that Queen of Wands is where... that's what makes the Queen of Wands so attractive, is the way that they carry themselves, the way that they feel about themselves. This is someone who they have like this inner knowing, they know who they are, and that's what makes them so magnetic. And that's what he sees. This 3 of Wands, this is, I mean, and it's just reflective of your oracle, where it's like, I know I'm that bitch, like, I know. if I gotta like go and like explore something else, I'll go do that. And like the Empress and the Strike card coming out is like, yeah, you are in some hella good energy where your self-esteem is intact, your confidence, the knowledge within self, the growth that's happening in your life, and he could be a part of that if he wasn't over here mind fucking himself. The Ten of Swords and the fucking Nine of Wands coming out for him. I'm done with it. Look, I ain't mad about this outcome, though. Let me get one more for that. It's him spinning the fucking block on it. He's shitting the bed. Can I see when that is? Maybe. Or, yeah. Let me just see when that is. Good for him. That is definitely him that's doing it. And him confessing. Okay. Can I see when? Don't. Is that the beginning of next year? The Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands coming up. Listen, and I know I hate this, but like, I get it, especially with that outcome. That Ten of Swords, which is good. That is a good card because it represents that he's close to closing this cycle of like sitting here in this Nine of Wands, like over here hesitating, fumbling it, right? Nine of Wands, listen, I'm not condoning this. This is where he is terrified. He's terrified to come forward. He has so many walls up towards this. But right, that's his lesson. Boom. Ace of Wands, World in reverse, King of Wands. That is him taking that wand. Okay, you know how I was saying, like, this bitch over here being Abby, where it's like, yeah, no wonder he's magnetically pulled to it because she goes after what the fuck she wants. She knows who she is. You know what I mean? She has confidence within self. He doesn't have that. He don't have that yet. But you're seeing in that outcome, this is where he's like, yo, if I want her, then I need to step the fuck up and go for it. Ace of Wands, that is that King of Wands taking it, right? Because that World card in the reverse is where this is not over for someone. The chapter is not over for them. It's still open. It's him spinning the block. And Seven of Wands in reverse coming out is his clarifier for that. That is where he's like coming forward with some honest communication. This is coming across as, I hate to fucking say this. It's like January, February. I'm sick. I'm sick. Hold on, bitch. I'm gonna do Oracle for him too. Hold on. What should I get for him? I'm gonna do this one. I'm sick. Like, he does look good. Like, trust me, he looks better than he did like a year ago. You know what I mean? Does Mercury really fuck people up that bad? Like, seriously. Let me see 6. Where is he at? Why can't I move on from you? People don't believe in me. Okay, self-pity. Just stop. Stop it. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. It is dark without you. I can't come to you now. And I don't understand. How could you ever forgive me for the mess that I've made? If I could go back in time, I would handle this differently. Stop. Stop it. I need to drink water. Oh, Lord Jesus. Why? What is happening? Like, seriously, what is happening? Hold on, boo-boos. It wasn't terrible, you know what I mean? It wasn't terrible. I'll give it to him. His outcome was great. It really was. I should say your guys' outcome, rather. I'm just happy to see he's not over here. He actually gets the confidence to do something. Why is that like a running theme for like everybody, like every masculine's life is lack of confidence? Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. Ugh. Hold up, boo-boos. Yes, boo. Anna, Elena. Hold on, I gotta double check and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Are you boo-boos in here? Oh, word, Anna, hold on, boo. Hold up. I gotta motherfucking see. I don't think I missed anybody. Brain fart. Whoops. Hold on. I just closed my shit. Hold on. What is my problem? Okay, no, we're good. Anna, hold on. I think you sent me a message on TikTok. If I know how to navigate this shit. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. Work. What the fuck? Okay. Wait. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Like when, like with that last part of that question, like currently, do you want me to see if he's like still getting over it, or is that like when you guys come into contact? Well, I guess I could just see both. Hold on, boo. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. I'm gonna use both of these. Word. Hold up, boo. Actually, hold on 1 second. That's what I need to do. I can notice my sinuses. Hold on. I don't mean to be disgusting. Just hold on a second. Don't start. Ew. You guys, it does not feel like Sunday to me. Okay. Bitch, let's get it. All right. You know the drill. Let's fucking see what's going on. Let me see. Oh, I want your message up. Let's get it. I see current. Let's go. Doesn't surprise me. Unfinished business came out as your guys' current. Which, I mean, unfinished business is exactly what it sounds like. It is where these two people obviously have some unfinished business. But the good thing about that is, like, I mean, this is good. This is good. It is where these two people are obviously reconciling. And they are, which we've seen this all over in your readings, right? Where it represents fixing what happened, fixing the issues that happened in the past. Forgiveness, communication, right? It can also represent, like, things really, like, the momentum really fucking goes off once that happens. I'm talking, like, yo, commitment, proposal, all that shit. Which is fantastic. All these cards are good. I don't even, like, I ain't got shit to say. Okay. All right. Okay, so unfinished business, mind games is coming out as current. I don't like mind games, especially with the shit that's coming out with this reading. I'm not seeing that so much in a like negative, like, oh my god, he's like fucking playing games with her or whatever. Not so much that card cut, which, well, actually, I don't even think you're in that energy. That's probably more so him. That mind games card though is that someone, it's very like Nine of Swords, like Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, where someone is analyzing the situation way too fucking much. And that's probably where he's analyzing you, like watching your shit. Like he's reading too much into shit. He's watching too closely. He's thinking about it way too much. You know what I mean? Thinking about it to the point where he's over here in no contact, where he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. Hold on. The shit that's coming out for you is great. I wonder if that came out for you guys before. The, like, this, like, him envying the way that you are and shit. That looks familiar. That came out for a few of you guys the last few times I was on here. Okay. All right, let's get into it. What the fuck was I saying? Pictures, unemployed coming out. The pictures card that's coming out on bottom of the deck is, well, let's just start there. That is very, like, Six of Cups type shit, where both of these people are in that. They're missing each other, reminiscing about this, right? And then, boom, current, unfinished business. We already know that. We already know there's unfinished business here, that these two people will be reconciling, fixing what the hell is going on. The block to that is this mind game stuff, where someone is... I would say right now, to answer that question, I would say he's, like, getting over it, because that does represent someone who is not emotionally available to be, like, really pouring into a relationship, right? So I'd be like, okay, all right, he's probably blocked on that a bit, but not so much in the outcome. You know, I'm not seeing he's, like, over here, like, totally hung up. You're not seeing that, where he's like, oh my god, I'm still missing who I was with. No, bitch, please. But I would say, yeah, he's probably in a place right now where he's not ready. You know what I mean? And he knows that. And I'll come back to him, but the Make It Rain and Love That Lasts is coming out on your side, which, like, period. The Make It Rain is most likely where, like, essentially if you've been manifesting this in, well done. Because that is where someone is in a very, like, abundant mindset. They are manifesting this shit in. You know what I mean? They are not letting their fears overwhelm them. So I'm not really seeing, like, mind games probably so much you. Maybe sometimes you maybe sometimes you get caught up in your head, but I don't think, like, for the most part, no, I think you're actually pretty positive, or, like, looking at the silver lining, or just trying to remain hopeful, have faith in this. And that Love That Lasts that's coming out, yeah, that is where there is some deep, real affection that you have towards this. Same shit with him, but deeper. He has 1111 coming out on his side, where, yeah, he probably views this connection as, like, soulmate. I don't know if maybe he does. He might, actually. He might. Maybe. Like, I was gonna say, I don't know if he would have, like, the spiritual vocabulary to, like, know what a twin flame is. So he probably views this as more as, like, no, I know that that's my soulmate. There's something there. There's something different than I've ever experienced with anyone, right? But this is also, too, where he's seeing a lot of synchronicities. This is actually pretty good for him. This is like, not bad energy I'm seeing, because he's like, yeah, I am seeing a lot of synchronicities that are leading me to this. Yes, I am overthinking about this a lot. But this is also where he has faith in this connection, too, where he's like, I believe that if this is meant to happen, I know that, I just know it'll work out. I know it does. He's in no contact right now, and I'm curious... I'm kind of curious to see tarot, because I'm not seeing he's, like, those cards are not like, oh, he's in no contact because he's, like, fucking over here being sketchy, or, like, anything like that. I'm just curious if it's going to show me the situation he's in. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, the no contact probably is for a good reason. You know what I mean? Anyway, the soul searching and the envy, I'll get into it, though, in tarot. The soul searching and envy is coming out as your guys' subconscious. That soul searching, I don't know, like, if you look at this reading, you're like, yeah, Anna's, like, she's popping her shit. Like, this is definitely someone who probably knows the power of an abundant mindset, right? This is someone that knows how to manifest. This is probably someone that does spiritual work on herself, right? And that soul searching, which, honestly, I'm curious to see what a tarot's going to say with this, too. Because you're seeing here that someone is envious of that. Someone's envious of, like, the inner work that someone's done. The deeper knowledge that they have within self. The spiritual path that they're on. Like, they're I don't want to say jealous, but envious of that. They wish they were like that. I'm going to put a pin in that. I just want to see tarot. Anyway, your guys' outcome, real love, real deal, and that secretive card coming out, which is does not have to be bad. That real love, real deal, obviously, this is a soul contract, and they are coming into divine union. Word. And that is showing too where this union is one that is unshakable. It's not, there's nothing that's gonna like knock them off course or shake this connection when they come back together. That secretive, I feel like that, I want to see what that is. I want to see what that is. I'm not feeling like it's slimy. I'm just, honestly, I'm curious if this is someone who, which I feel like I pulled for him, someone who's having a hard time communicating still. That page, has he said anything? Has he? I'm gonna be shocked if you say he hasn't. Like something. He probably fucking has. Are you kidding me? I guess I could see that with the Page of Swords, but like Page of Swords usually does represent like communication, you know what I mean? Hold on, I'm gonna get clarifier for that. Yeah, dead ass, I'll give it to him. I do feel like him being in this no contact is for a good reason, seriously. I might pull message cards for him. No, seriously, yeah, I do think that he's in that for a good reason. Three of Swords, damn. That Three of, damn, there you're seeing, oh my god, the swords in this reading, dude. Okay, one more for him, hold on. Okay, I might get a couple more for him. Yeah, he's probably afraid that if he was to, that would explain that secretive card. I think the reason that he, actually, let me get this shit out of the way and I'll explain that. The Page of Swords and the Three of Swords coming out as your guys' current, this is both your guys' energy together, where you are seeing the both of them. Are you kidding me? Of course they want to communicate, right? The Three of Swords that's coming out with that though, that is like the block that both of these people are encountering where, yeah, they are thinking about this situation. And I said like Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, something like that would come out with that Mind Games card, and it is our Three of Swords. That Three of Swords is the block towards this really taking off towards like a reconciliation right now. Like, I do feel like it's happening, which I fucking love your guys' outcome. But that Three of Swords, it is where the both of these people, yeah, they're probably over here where mind fucking themselves about this, like, obviously heartbroken, obviously like missing this connection, broken over things that happened in the past, but it's also where like they're over here doubting themselves, like just doubting themselves. Like, does this person still care about me? Does this person, will they still feel the same way when I come in? You're probably like, does he still fucking care? Does he, like, has he ever felt like any type of way about this? What I was gonna say with him, fuck, what was I gonna say with that? Oh, the secretive card. Okay. I feel like with his shit coming out, I'll give it to him. Like, yeah, you are seeing some like mind game shit that he's doing within himself, but I do think he's over here where he's not, I don't know. He should give himself a little bit more credit. I think that he's got some spiritual development that he is listening to. Because I think the reason that he's kind of being like secretive or not communicating right now is because he is afraid like it will drag this bullshit down. Like it will, like like this to me would be like, oh, especially if like he's living with someone and he's like, yo, I'm trying to get out of this toxic situation. This would be where he's afraid that this person will like find out or like steal their phone or like find out some way and just cause an absolute fucking shit show to the point where you're not going to want to fuck with him anymore. So I'll give that to him. And also to answer your question, you know how I was saying, like, maybe kind of still getting over it? I don't think so. I take that the fuck back. In his tarot, no, I think he's done. I think he's done. Seriously, for dead ass. Like, he's over here in an energy where he knows in his heart that the situation, the relationship that he's in, it's done. And he's walking away with his hands clean. He's like, I'm not walking away with any kind of regret, with any kind of, like, wanting to get my lick back, whatever. Like, no. The shit that's coming out for you, Chariot, Two of Swords, this, I mean, which is pretty good. Like, Chariot is like the same shit that we were seeing with that Oracle. Like, you really do believe that. You do believe. You're like, I don't doubt that this will come back together, but that Two of Swords is where you're not going to initiate that conversation first, which I love. I don't think that is your responsibility. I can't wait to show you that outcome. But anyway, Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, that kind of goes more off of the shit that I was feeling for him, where I'm like, okay, he is playing this kind of cool right now. Yes, 100%. Does it come across as gameplay towards you? Probably, but you're handling it good, where you're like, I'm in a Two of Swords, bitch. I ain't gonna take the bait. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say anything. If he wants it, he's gonna have to. But that Two of Pentacles, which I would tell him if he was here, like, okay, that's cute that you're like liking reposts and shit like that. How about instead of doing that, you just sit back and you watch her? Because you liking these reposts and not saying anything, it is coming across as gameplay. It is coming across as you sitting on the fence with some shit. It's coming across like you're not making a decision. But really why he's doing that is because he's like, no, I'm like afraid if I say something, someone's gonna find out and it's gonna cause an absolute shit show between everybody involved. Okay. The shit coming out for outcome, love this. King of Swords, Four of Swords. And this is not the first time I've seen him come out like that, as that King of Swords. Where that's what you want to see in a reading, is where, okay, we know he's in a Three of Swords, as probably you are too. We know he's in a Three of Swords where he's thinking about this a lot. He's overanalyzing the shit out of this. That is where that communication brings him to a Four of Swords. That communication clarifies so many things for him, where he's like, why did I think all that shit? Like, that's not the truth at all. And what do you know? Like, I found that out because I came forward with communication, and like, everything that I thought in my head, like, I thought she was gonna read me my fucking life. I thought she was gonna tell me to go fuck myself. I thought she was gonna tell me she like never cared about me. Like, none of that's true. None of that's true. Like, I actually have peace of mind over this. Now I know which direction to go forward with this. So, hold on, let me see. Hold on, bitch. I want to see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's what the time frame for that. Hold on. I don't know about that. It's Aries season, right? I'm almost certain it is March, April. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay. Love that for you guys. Okay, hold on. And I also want to see too. Hold on, I'm gonna go a little over on this bitch. Hold up. Oh, that's what I want to see. I do want to see that. I want to see about like him. I don't know if he's going to be holding on to, I don't think he will, but I just want to see. Like, if he's going to be holding on to any of that shit when he comes forward with communication. No. One more. No. The way that that comes across, no, I don't think that he's like holding on to like the relationship or anything that he's in at all. If anything, he's holding on to this one. But what you're seeing in that outcome, where his emotions are at, is, which is great that he's like coming with that communication. Like, that's what his block is, but that's also like where so much relief comes in when he does come forward with communication, because he's in a Seven of Cups with you. He has no idea how this person feels about him. And then you do see, like, once that communication happens, he has this change of psyche where it's like, oh my God, like, now I can really like pop my shit in this. Like, now I can really come forward with communication. No, it's fantastic. That is great. Hold on. I want to do this deck. Hold up, boo. Pretty good. Good for him. All right, hold on. I want to do 6. Let's get it. All right. Not mad. That I do believe. Okay. I wish I could be a different person. I don't know who I am anymore. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. I'm obsessed with you. I am blocked. That, yes, sir. One more. And why can't I move on from you? Why do I feel this way? Why can't I tell you the truth? I cry at night. I can't let go of you. Okay, word. Well, that ain't bad. I ain't mad about that. I'm like, no, I just can't fucking believe he hasn't said something. Like, I would even understand if he said something and, like, I don't know, didn't say anything for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna say communication. I do think that that's sometime like December, January. Oh, well, good. All right, bitch. Yo girl ain't mad about that one. All right, hold up, bitches. Sorry, I couldn't lock on that one. Hold on. I think I just got Elena, right? Elena, are you still in here, boo? Wait, no, Rebecca. Hold on. I gotta add her on there, too. Hold up. Elena, Rebecca. Bam! There you are, boo. All right, hold up. Let me get my shit together. See, that reading, Anna's reading didn't piss me off. That was actually a good one. That masculine didn't grind my gears too bad. Not bad. All right. Hold it. Hold on, Elena. I think you probably sent me. Yep, there you are. Ugh. Or sending me. There you are. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Hold up, boo. Let's see. Woo! Hold up, one more. I gotta do one more shuffle. All right, let's get it. Let's see. Excuse me. Do I want to do 3 more? I think I do. Yeah, it is communication, but I want to explain that because it is very focused, assertive type of communication. Huh. Yeah, damn, the ball is like so in his court with that, but I like the advice for you. And it will. Good for him. Ugh. All right. Okay. Oh. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Like, this shit coming out. And I'm going to explain, like, the Knight of Swords and, like, the way that the direction of that takes, I guess. So this 4 of Cups and 3 of... Did I say 4 swords? I didn't mean that if I did. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Knight of Swords, did I say? Okay, anyway. The 4 of Cups coming out. Yeah, I could see this from his perspective too, but I do think this is probably you. Where that 4 of Swords, it does represent that you were probably like, right, you're like stumped. You don't know, like you're fucking feeling disconnected from this person. Or even like, yeah, disconnected, maybe even feeling like unwelcomed. That Three of Cups that's coming out, like, I don't know, you're not like coming across as like, oh my god, she's like chasing him. Like, you know, this is where the Three of Cups is that there is a genuine like connection that these two people have. They love being around each other. There is a difference between like liking and loving somebody, all right? And this is where, yeah, he genuinely fucking likes this person. Cause you can like, you know, you can be in a relationship with someone and fucking hate that person. And so like, that's why I love a Three of Cups coming out for people. Cause I'm like, no, they actually have like a genuine fucking connection. That Knight of Swords that's coming out with it, it is communication, but it's leading to an Ace of Pentacles. And so my suggestion, which like you might struggle with it because there's a Hangman coming out, where like a Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, you know how you were saying, like he doesn't even know that I'm fucking like moving there. That would be a communication like this, where it's like, hey, just giving you a heads up. This is where like you are not asking a question, anything, you don't give a fuck what his answer is in a Knight of Swords, right? That I would say Page of Swords would be more like that, where it's like you're dropping little fucking fishing lines to see like what they take. Knight of Swords is like, yo, what up though? Like with your communication. And so that would be, yeah, 100%. That would be like, hey, just letting you know that like I'm gonna be in the neighborhood. I hope you're doing well. Knight of Swords too, that could even be where it's like, hey, I'm free this tonight. What are you doing? Or something like, oh, I'm gonna be free on Friday. Fucking, I don't know. It's something where it's like super direct, really fucking out there. Like bold, I guess, would be a good word for that. Like super bold, daring type of communication, right? Yeah, assertive, ambitious are good words for that. Most likely where you're gonna be. With him, holy hell, this guy. He's isolating. I don't know. I kind of want to see. Hold on. I just want to see how he'd like react to that shit, I guess. Good for him. What is his problem? Just so, I guess he probably is a drinker. It gives so, like, melancholy, so depressed. I'm telling you, I don't think this guy should be drinking. Like, seriously, it just looks like he fucking switches. And that is until fucking January. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with January. I think I said like December, January, some shit that he'd be doing this. I'm gonna stick with January, which is good because this came out in the reading that I just did for you. I think that he's hooking on to some kind of like lifestyle, whatever, right? Like it could, like, whatever. I know that Hierophant's like spirituality and like religion, but it doesn't necessarily have to be those things. It's where he starts to connect with, like, he utilizes something for self-improvement, right? And so he's like going to the gym, he's taking care of himself again, he's fucking reading, whatever he's doing, right? He's really hooking on to something like that. And he is in a dark, like, down, it feels so melancholy, like feels so depressed. He hooks onto it during that time, and he really does put in the work during that time. And what you do see is like there's obviously more, you've noticed that in your communication probably immediately. Just more happy, flirtatious, cute, like, you know what I mean? Like uppity, like not like uppity, like arrogant, but like flirty, like fun. You start to notice that in his communication. You're probably, I bet you anything during this time until January, if you do communicate with him, it probably will feel so dry from him if he fucking even says anything. I'm like, I don't know. Just looks like to me if he's overindulging, this is probably someone who shouldn't be. I don't know. I wasn't really necessarily that kind of type of drinker, where I'd get like super depressed and like, oh my God, my life is over. But I do know people that, you know how it's, I don't know. I wish my husband was on here because he used to drink like that. Or at least he says he does. I've only ever been around him a couple times when he was inebriated back in the day. But he always seemed pretty happy to me. But no, he's like, oh no, I'd get like wanting to unalive myself type shit. He'd be like, I go dark, bitch. That's what this feels like to me, what he does. Like, it feels so dark. Like, boo-boo. Like, stop. Just put the alcohol away. You don't need to fucking be doing that. What the fuck? Anyway. I don't know. I don't get it. I've never been like that. I have no clue. What is that? Well, I guess alcohol is depressant, but fuck, I never like... I hope I see him. I would say that... Hold on. Probably, like, January, yeah. As of, like, right now, no. I think he's, like, super isolating. Boy, shit fucking switched with that. It's definitely January. All right, hold on, booze. Rebecca, are you in here? There you are. Okay, hold on. Hold up, boo-boo. Why is that not working? Hold on. There we go. All right, hold up, boo. Hold up. Excuse me. Okay. All right, let's get it. Let's see. Let's get it. Self-absorbed. It definitely, like, it doesn't make it right. She's very, but like, it is what the fuck it is. She is very focused on career, but like, no shade, we know how that's gonna turn out. But I guess that is the problem with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, though, or even King of Pentacles in the reverse. Any Pentacle in the fucking reverse, actually. That, and okay, which we already know how this is panning out for her. But any kind of Pentacle card in the reverse, it is where they are not, like, they don't have great business sense. You know, it just is what it is. They don't have great business sense, and like, and yeah, it is pretty reflective of like the Nine of Pentacles that we were seeing, where this person's very materialistic, and that's why they cannot hold on to any kind of wealth, right? They can't hold on to their shit. Because it's so materialistic in the way that they view money or whatever, right? And so, yeah, we already know how that's turning out for her. It's like, and it is a really selfish energy. It really fucking is. And so you're seeing, okay, so she's super selfish. Obviously very focused on money, all of that. The Four of Wands in the reverse coming out is that she has, I don't know, is this someone who's spinning out when they're there? She has... like lack of roots where she's at. Feels pretty unstable where she is. That Fool card, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Yeah, she probably does try to like go out, whatever, tries to like, I don't know, probably like go out, hang out with people, shit like that. Yeah, pretty selfish energy. God, I guess that explains that Nine of Cups. Kind of like arrogant and selfish. Yeah, her focus just gets spun when she gets there. Hold on, I want to see after that. Transition. Dear Lord. Ego. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse again. And Tower. Yeah, her focus is elsewhere when she's there. It is focused on selfish, like, right? Just materialistic, selfish shit. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, and Tower. I mean, I don't even know why I pulled it. We already knew this was going to happen. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been like that. Maybe I have. It's hard for me to, like, understand Pentacles in the reverse that way. Where it's like, I guess, no, I could get it, like, living beyond means. I can understand that. You know what I mean? Where it's, like, reckless spending. Like, I could understand that. But I don't know, like, viewing things so materialistically, like, I don't get that. Because, like, I just don't give a shit. Like, but anyway, that is her mindset. She's pretty selfish. She's in her ego. I mean, it's ego all day long, and that obviously is why Tower comes in. Yikes! I don't know, boo. I just... What happened? Yep, focus totally inward. Dear Lord. Self-absorbed and selfish. Those are great words for a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That it is. Ow. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck did I do? Oh, never mind. What is today? The 23rd. Excuse me. Ugh. Let's get it. Hope that came out quick. I don't think it's really so much like viewing you less than as compared to her. Yeah, it ain't so much that. It's how she views herself. Which I guess is selfish and self-centered, so self-absorbed. She don't give a shit how anyone else looks, you know what I mean? She just cares about herself. Damn. That is what that came across as, though. It's like she's not, which I guess is like good. Like she's not like focused on, I guess, like comparing or yeah, not like that where she's like comparing her financial shit to yours at all. She's just really hyper focused on hers. It's I mean, again, let's go through it, which is great. I mean, like, I love that the opportunity got presented to her, but she just fumbled it pretty hard, and you're seeing that. Where the opportunity, Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Death card, like an opportunity, we seen that in like one of the questions that I did for her, where that opportunity, which is fantastic, an opportunity gets presented to her where it's something that she is passionate about. It's something where she has to like act different. It's where it's motivation. It's a spark. It's this creativity. It's this financial opportunity. that boom can lead to a 10 of Pentacles, where it can lead to her laying down some serious roots in her life, her having like long-term financial security and stability. Death card, it is where it's like, yes, like moving, I guess that makes sense, where it's like, yes, your life here ends, and then boom, over here it begins. And then she's over here, 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, where again, like King of Pentacles is the same kind of shit, where she probably, I'll give it, she probably does okay at first, like probably for like a minute, you know what? Or, you know what? 7 of Pentacles too, that could be where she's at right now, where this is someone who they do have a really good plan going into this. Like, yeah. Her intentions probably are genuine with this. However, her actions speak a whole other fucking thing. She's in a King of Pentacles in reverse, which is the same thing that we were seeing with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It is someone who, they're very selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed. They are wasteful with their money. They just fucking, you know, and 7 of Cups in reverse is because she loses focus. She loses direction. She gets distracted. Yeah, so it's not so much like she's, yeah, there's not even like, it's pretty sad. I guess that makes sense. Jesus. Good Lord. And financial choices. I always forget that about a 7 of Cups. Yeah! I think that came out for her before, though. This sucks, man. Anyway, yeah, I guess fucking that shouldn't surprise me. Which is hilarious because, right, we don't think about ourselves. Like, nobody thinks about ourselves more than we do. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that is very that coded. Oh, hold on. I need to slime some water. That water kind of tastes like shit. Stop the autocorrect. Baby, are you on here? Excuse me. He must not be. Okay, hold on, Rebecca. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna do Oracle for this. Hold on, boo. I'm gonna do just 3 for this. So I do want to do that career Oracle. Okay. Let's see. Queen of Swords. That is great energy. And Queen of Wands. Focus, determination. One more. And Devil. Interesting advice for that. And Wheel of Fortune coming out on bottom of the deck. Yeah, I mean, hilarious that you... Is you're like, since we're being selfish, I mean... Yeah, Devil coming out in the upright. Like, yeah, I hate Devil, I do, but like I understand it in some context, right? Like, because a lot of times, like I remember there was one, I can't remember when that was, but I was reading for someone specifically where like her advice was a Devil, where it's like, yo, it's okay to like give into temptation, have fun, because the cards weren't seeing that she was gonna get like totally dependent on it, or like she's gonna oppress herself, or you know what I mean? And so this is your advice with this, where not so much temptation, but obsession. This would be where you, yeah, that is devil, where it's like you are obsessed with it. You are like, and I will give it to you, you're not like going overboard, like fucking beyond, you know what I mean? You're in a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands. Like, you have the intelligence, you have what it takes, right? Like you know how to think for yourself. You're honest, right? You know how to like critique self, criticize self. You know what the fuck you're doing. The Queen of Wands coming out that too. This is where like you have enough determination. You know how to search yourself properly, where I just don't think you're gonna like go overboard in that. And what, yeah, I mean, it has a Wheel of Fortune effect where it's like, yeah, this is where you get obsessed, hyper fucking focused. I mean, kind of rightfully selfish. Yeah. Hold on a second. I want to do Oracle for that. Yeah. Hold on. That is pretty good energy. I'm surprised that like a Chariot didn't come out on bottom of the deck with that. Anyway, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let me get 3 of these. Hold up, boo. Let's see what's good. What do we got? On the table. Okay. Well, I love that for like a queen. That is Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, on the table. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for that raise, that promotion, or a step up. And then limitations. Ah, that would make sense with a devil as well. That would make sense with a devil as well. Okay, limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought, Queen of Wands, or simply choose something better for you. It's very obstacle is the way. That was our book last month. Okay, gifts. You are uncovering new, Queen of Wands, you are uncovering new talents that will lead you to new work and a better position. You could get more money with this deal as well. And then power position. Oh, work, Queen of Wands. Okay, power position. You are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. That makes sense. All right. Yeah. That Obstacle is the Way is a good book. It is. It's very like, I feel like all of his books are like that, but I haven't read his other, I think he's got 4 books in his other one. But it always seems like The Obstacle is the Way is like very redundant. And he writes like Robert Greene, so he uses a lot of like stories from the past and shit like that to, hold on.
So you don't love me no more?
I love you so much, I got you pizza.
When are you gonna get me tortilla?
I'll get it tomorrow if you want. I don't want to drive across town. I just want to come home. The guy said that nootropics are going to go on sale next month pretty good.
What, for peptides?
No, the...
Oh.
Yeah.
For peptides. Well, we were talking about it.
No, I meant your nootropic peptides.
Well, they better be for $1. I know they were 1 year.
Yeah, he said it's going to be a really good sale next month.
Good. Whatever. I'm buying peptides.
And I got a big thing of rotisserie chicken.
Oh, right on.
So we can continue to stem on quesadillas.
I'm getting nauseous.
Drinking water?
No, well, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is, but I could barely tune in while I was at the gym.
You're fine.
I'll go put these in. You don't need one of these right now?
No, I'm okay, thank you. How much were those?
$34.
Fuck off.
For 10 of them?
Shut up.
No.
Is Aaliyah out of that bathroom?
Huh?
Is Aaliyah out of that bathroom?
Yeah. How long you got?
Not. I'm on my last one.
Okay.
Let's get it, bitch. Hold up. That might be the fucking answer. Hold on, because King of Wands came out. Hold on. God damn. I think that is a yes, bitch. 3 more. Let me do 3 more. I just want to see. Anything we need to be aware of. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, hold on. I could see... It seems like it's quick. Okay, King of Wands, which these are great cards. Yeah, the warning's not even like that bad either. But King of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Love that. And then 8 of Wands, which is very swift action. It is like, boom. Which is probably like, yeah, it's quick. 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. I feel like those are like the warnings for it. But okay. King of Wands, 8 of Wands coming out underneath it. You know, like this is the oracle like I just pulled, right? We know this with like Queen of Wands too. King of Wands is where you're taking more control. Like you're in more of a leadership position. Yeah, it's one where, especially with that 8 of Wands coming out, that is where someone is making very bold, daring decisions, right? The 8 of Swords in the reverse is where you are not letting your mind keep you fucking trapped where you're at. This is where someone takes control of that and they face their fears. They face what they're afraid of. That is very King of Wands coded. And then boom, 10 of Pentacles. It's telling me like if you were to choose this, it would lead to like long-term security stability. Word. My only shit, I guess, like 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, I would say like be careful of I don't know, putting like that history, whatever, like putting that history before the business, like, you know what I mean? Like concerning, like, and I tell her that too. Like, don't, that's what you have to be aware of, like hiring fucking family and friends because of that reason. Like, work is work and your guys' relationship is your guys' relationship. Like, don't put that above like the work, you know what I mean? Because there is a lot of history that you probably have with this person and a lot of comfortability. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but that would be my only advice, is like don't let that affect your like future decisions either, you know what I mean? Like, don't stay at this job, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say like you took this fucking job like next week, right? I'd be like, okay, so let's say you're at the job for some months and like something does happen. Like, let's just say your independent business pops the fuck off and it's like, yo, I can't work here anymore. But then like you would feel like the sense of loyalty where it's like, well, I can't turn my back on her. Cause like, you know what? No, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? She will be okay. That would be it though. That would be my only advice with that. I'm not kidding you. That looks pretty quick. Let me see though. I think it is, bitch. I think it's quick. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, damn, I think you're gonna fucking do it. It looks really quick. I mean, maybe the latest January, I would say. Yeah, I will say the latest probably January. That looks pretty good though. I'm kind of surprised. I love that though. Work. Hold up, boo-boos. Ow. Y'all, I'm getting fucking old. Oh, word. Fucking perfect. Hold on, I think my stuff's frozen. Y'all, hold up. My poor iPad. I love my iPad. Yeah, it's getting old. Hold up, y'all. I think, okay, I did get everybody. All right, bitches. Well, I love how I like knocked the YouTube and you're like this over there. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Oops. All right, boo-boos. Well, I'm gonna go pee. I don't know if it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. Just keep an eye on my stories, but I know for sure I'll be on Friday, like Friday evening. I'll think about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think, Taylor? Do you think I should come on Tuesday or Wednesday? What do you think? Because I don't give a fuck. I'll be on Friday, regardless. But I don't know if I should do Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Because I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. Like, I don't got shit going on Wednesday. You know what I mean? But I don't know if people got, like, some stuff going on because of Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'll fucking think about it. I guess I could come on tomorrow, too. Wednesday. Tuesday. That's what I kind of thought. Like, that's what I thought, too. Because I know that my hubby's probably going to be busy that day too, and I'm like, yeah, probably a lot of people got Wednesday off. I'll cook. I'll do it. I'm just kidding. I was like, I'll do a tarot card reading on it. But I actually might. All right, I gotta pee really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. I'll close this one out, okay? All right. Just keep an eye on my stories, you guys. Oh, and then tomorrow, my Black Friday sale starts, and so everything on Etsy will be 30% off. I'll post that shit tomorrow, though. All right, I love you guys. Bye, boos. Ouch. Actually, I need to look at that right now. Hold on. Because I don't know if I have that written on there. There it is. I do not. Okay. Word. All right, it is all on there. Okay. Sorry, I needed to like look at my description on there. Do I have that? Only on my mini, my twin flame. Twin flame. My career. I do have that on career. Hold up, y'all, sorry. Okay, I just need to fix the one. Okay, I'll do this later. All right, I love you guys. I will see you sometime. Just keep an eye on my stories. Bye, boos.